Hey, Forkers, what are we making today, Annie?
Fluffy banana bread.
Fluffy banana bread, but what do they got to do first before we give them the recipe?
Subscribe.
So today, we are making our fluffy
Banana bread.
That's right, this is a family favorite recipe. In fact, this is what I had for my birthday cake this year. So good. We make this on a pretty regular basis. And here's the best part. It's healthy. Pretty much. Mostly. Should we tell the people how to make it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here's what you gotta do. We're gonna preheat the oven to what?
360 degrees Fahrenheit.
And then we gotta make 2 flax eggs. How do you make 1 flax egg?
1 tablespoon of flax and 3 tablespoons of water.
That's right, but we're making 2 of these guys, so you need 2 tablespoons of flax, ground flax, 6 tablespoons of water. If you don't have flax, but you have chia seeds, that will work just as well. Next, we're gonna need 2.5 cups of rolled oats. We're gonna take 2 cups of the rolled oats and make oat flour. How do you do that, Annie?
You put your oats in a blender, a food processor, or the magic bullet,
And
or
you-
the ninja.
And you just crank it up.
Mm-hmm.
Takes about 50 or 60 seconds max. So you're gonna take the 2 cups of oat flour, take the other 1/2 cup of rolled oats and mix it in with the oat flour. 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I also usually put in about a teaspoon or more of cinnamon in here too, just for fun.
A 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Mix that all together. Now we're gonna take 3 very ripe bananas, and what are we gonna do with them, Annie?
Mash them all together.
Until they're nice and gooey, right?
Yep.
Now we're gonna mix those with,
With a 1/4 cup of almond butter.
you can use any nut butter you want here. If you're making this nut-free, use sun butter.
2 tablespoons of maple or date syrup.
Next, we're gonna add in a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
And now we're gonna mix in our flax eggs.
Or the chia egg, if that's what you made. Slowly add the dry flour mixture into the wet banana mixture, stirring well and avoiding all those clumps. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Now that you've got the wet and the dry ingredients mixed together, this isn't on the website, but what are we gonna add to ours?
Chocolate chips.
About a 1/2 cup. You could also add some chopped pecans, chopped walnuts, or anything else you want to add at this point as a mix-in. Now this is where you want to pour it into a silicone loaf pan if you have one. If not, line a pan with like some parchment paper. But what are we going to use? This is what we put our banana bread in.
A Lego man.
That's right, we're all Lego up today. And this is what we do. So if you have a really fun cake pan shape, try it out in that. This is what we use and we love it. If you do that, please post a photo and send it to us. We'd love to see it. We're gonna bake that for 40 minutes or until it's golden brown on top. Take it out of the oven, let it cool in the pan for about 10 minutes, and then flip it over and let it completely cool in the rack before you slice into it. And that's that, Annie. What do we think? That sounded like you didn't like it. This is amazing. So like we said, you can customize this if you want. You don't have to put chocolate chips in. You can put dried fruit in. You can put nuts inside of this. Kind of anything you want. Sometimes when we're being fancy, we'll make it glazed and put over top like a cake. We did that for my birthday. If you wanted to, you could probably make cupcakes out of this. It would probably make about, I don't know, maybe 1.5 dozen and then cook it for about half the time. If you like this recipe, what should the people do?
Subscribe.
Leave comments below and also,
Show us what you made out of this.
yeah, take pictures and tag us on your favorite platforms or whatnot. Alright, thanks Forkers.